Alright, what's up, Wolfpack? We got the first recorded lift of the day. I don't got much to talk about. I know I wanted to do a little bit more just overall filming. As I was getting ready to film, I was hitting some Kelso shrugs, and I felt a big pop in my lat. So, no more back exercises for today. Don't want to injure anything any further in case this is an injury. So I'm just going to hold off. Probably won't do SLDLs tomorrow. But I'm going to try and film as much as I can. But let me get this warm-up set out of the way. All right. Okay, not bad. I realized I'm still super nervous to film. I think a lot of the times or a lot of the videos I've made so far, the reason I've only filmed 2 to 3 exercises out of the 12 that I do each day. The only reason I didn't film more is for 2 reasons, actually. I don't know if I said one, but yeah, for 2 reasons. I think one is that it's just a level of nerves, just because, I kind of like to be in like an island where I'm not in anyone's way, not bothering people. And then the second reason is just because I have nothing to talk about usually, which you guys have seen more than enough at this point. But it's definitely way more of the first point than that second point. I need to learn to get over, nerves. I don't know, I feel like a lot of my nerves are holding me back from a lot of things I want to do in my life. This has been like a long time kind of problem where there's a lot of things I want to do in life, but I overthink it, or I like psych myself out of actually wanting to do it, and then I get nervous, and then I keep building on to like a level of nerves. Hopefully I think of something that can, get me out of my comfort zone besides just like go do it. I feel like it's such a leap of faith. With anything, if you guys ever have like an issue where people are like, just go do the thing that you want to do, it's really awful advice. And if you've been someone who's been struggling with something and that's the only advice you get, you start to understand that it's awful advice. But you also don't know what to do because that's the only advice given out. So it's a little challenging. If I ever get into a position where I can share my experience, if I ever get past this kind of hurdle, this mental hurdle, I absolutely will, because I think this is something that isn't really touched on, just a level of nerves. All right, let me get this second set out of the way. We got 2 plates each side. Don't know how much the starting weight is, but just do how many I feel like. Alright, what's up, Wolfpack? We got head squats right now. If I'm doing this how I want to do it, you guys should have seen yesterday's clip. Where I was doing a little bit of incline press. I ended it after that second set just because I was nervous about my lat. But coming into today, the lat doesn't feel too big of a deal. It's like just a slight soreness. So I feel somewhat confident that I'll be able to do my regular upper day. starting next upper day. But, you know, if I have to take out some pulling movements, so be it. But this one's definitely a lot less serious than the oblique stuff that happened a little bit ago. But I could still hit a lower day with relative ease. I'm not going to hit SLDLs though, just because my back, you know? So if you want to complain, complain. But I don't want this to be worse than it already is, even though it's not that bad right now. But let me get this warm-up set. We got one play each side. Maybe a little too heavy for a warm-up set. I don't know, I feel like I'm struggling. I'm gonna act like it's a warm-up set anyways. Now, I don't really know what to talk about today. But if you saw Friday's video, you guys know I want to learn how to edit and do all that stuff. So honestly, I don't even know when this is gonna come out. But I do want to put a little bit more effort in. Kind of understand how I like to do editing and how I want to do all that, which I don't know. I'm a little nervous. I haven't actually done any of it yet. You know, maybe I could have spent yesterday doing some of it with at least the first clip, but I didn't do that. So, you know, with anything that I haven't done yet, complain if you want to. I know. I feel like I'm like edging you guys with this addiction thing that I want to talk about, but like I'm at a point where I'm like, I feel like I almost have what I want to say ready. So hopefully by next upper day, you guys can see that. All right, let me do 2 plays now. If I get like 4, it'll be a positive set. Any more, and it's better than what I expect. All right, not bad. Might throw on a 25. But yeah, I think I could do 25 add on each side. Don't think it'll be too big of a deal. Eventually, I'll record some golf content for you guys. I think probably next time I golf, we'll do a little scramble action with the homies. You guys will get, you know, as long as they're all not camera shy, which, you know, it's very 50-50, I'd say. But as long as none of them are camera shy, I'll probably film it, you know? And hopefully you guys will enjoy that content a little bit. But yeah, I still need to figure out, like, shorts content and all that. Because I think I said this a while back, but I am going to start making shorts content at some point. I just don't really know what to post about. So, you know, if you guys have any advice, let me know. All right, let me get this last set out of the way. Maybe too much of a grinder rep there, but that should be good for now. I'll turn back on the camera for the next exercise, and I'll see you guys then.